The wheels on the bus go round and round. Well, not if the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration finds out you're driving school children.
Well, thank you very much, National Highway Traffic and Safety Administration, for protecting the children on a shuttle that goes a whole 8 miles an hour. Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, wait, I shouldn't be yelling that. I should be using my inside voice. Do you know who else has an inside voice?
Hey, pick me! Pick me! It's Alexa!
Hey. I said use your inside voice.
Oh, okay. But a 50-pound nose was stolen in Portland.
Well, okay. Well, that sounds like something that you should say loudly.
Or maybe it would sound like this without a nose.
Welcome to What Happened to the World Today. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott. And this is a tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show.
And we're going to talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world today. And guess what's back in the news today?
The wheels on the bus go round and round, round. Oh, yeah.
Yep. Wipers go swish, 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 swish. What else?
The horn goes beep, beep, beep.
Yep. People on the bus go up and down, up and down, up and down. Your turn.
That's more than enough.
Oh, come on, man. I think, you know what? The people on the bus isn't really part of is not part of the original song. Believe it or not. That's been added.
I'm sure.
But yeah, I forgot what they all were, but that's pretty funny. But apparently none of those things happen anymore because they now have a self-driving school bus.
Well, they did have a self-driving school bus project in Florida.
Yes. And there is a town in Florida, which is supposed to be super progressive, super automated. They're like, what do they call themselves? The first solar community?
Yep. It's Babcock Ranch.
Yep. Babcock Ranch.
And they're they're country's first solar powered town.
Yep. That's what they claim to be.
Yes.
But the government, the NHTSA, anybody? The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration?
Administration, yes.
Shut them down. Said that they misrepresented the permit for testing their autonomous vehicle.
By putting school children in.
Doesn't mean putting school children in driving them to school. The bus was doing a whole 8 miles an hour, and it looks surprisingly a lot like the shuttle here in Vegas. So I'm going to have to go downtown, and I'm going to have to ride the shuttle and take video so I can bring it back on the show. I've been wanting to do that forever, but now that I see this, I'm like, oh my God, I've got to do it.
Yes. Now, okay. To me, it's kind of aggravating because it's sooner or later that means driving my party buses is going to be done by autonomous vehicles.
Right, so which is one of the big fears. And one of the guys asked that while I was going for my CDL. Hey, how soon do you think they're going to have autonomous semis? And
they're already out.
Be out of business. But I mean, on the road and riding. So I want to share this video just because the music alone
it's awesome.
Is okay. That's one word for it. But here is what the autonomous bus looks like here. So you go to your phone, you put in your little, well, you don't need to go to mine, just show you on the route where the bus is. Okay, I don't know about the doors opening before the bus stops rolling.
Well, it is going so fast, you'll never be able to get out of the way in time.
8 miles an hour, baby. All the kids do is stand in front of it, the bus can't go anywhere. Why were you late to school? I don't know, the bus wouldn't get there.
I know. I just waited to see a jogger go past it.
Where'd he come from?
It says that there is a supervisor in every vehicle or safety person. Now you got to remember what to do again.
I just got to turn it off. Okay,
Yeah.
so here's the problem I have with that whole thing. First off, that's a school minivan, not a bus.
Yes. Right.
Why do they only make them the whole 6 passengers? I mean, there's only 6 seats, 3 in the front, 3 in the back, facing each other. I mean, maybe they're standing room only.
Yes. Well, it says 12 school children at a time.
That's not a bus.
No, it's a short bus.
It's a minivan. No, it's not even a short bus. It's a minivan. It's a school minivan. It's an automated minivan. It's crazy. But I love the music. It was all upbeat and happy. And then all of a sudden the buses are stalking. The kids are at school. The buses are following them. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. I'm following you. Look, here's my brother, a white bus. Where'd that even come from? I didn't even talk about that. But
now, you've done traveling at the airports. And you know that when you get to an airport and you're going between terminals, sometimes they got the little trains, right? Trams, I think they call them.
yeah, but they're on rails.
Yes.
And they're the only ones on the road.
Go and kids get on those, and those things book.
Right. But again, they're the only ones on the road. It's a set track. There's usually a rail or a guide that it has to be on. So, yes, while I appreciate that, I reject your reality and replace it with my own.
Wait a minute. It's my reality.
That's like saying the monorail is the same thing as this. No, not even close. These things have to interact with other vehicles and other people. Whereas trains have accidents, and they're the only ones on the track. So figure that out.
Yeah, but that's very true.
But yeah, so the National Highway Traffic and Safety Administration said Transdev never got approval to test the shuttle as a bus.
Right.
So, okay, they're testing a shuttle. What do you think a shuttle does? We're never going to. It's a shuttle. People are going to get on off it. It just happens to be a shuttle as a school bus. So,
well, through the years, the rules and regulations regarding school buses has gotten to be like a book instead of a page.
Well, yeah, you have to have a special license to drive a bus. It's not just a passenger license. You have to have a school bus license.
You actually have a school bus, yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, that's crazy. But, yeah, so the government said, nope, sorry, get the kids off the bus. So, no mas.
So sad. So glad.
That'll be piloted as a public transportation offered by our community. Safety has been and continues to be our top priority. Welcome to the future. 8-mile-an-hour vehicles.
Well, it'd be just like the old days on the tollway before they had the iPass.
Yeah, well, the problem with that is the major cause of accidents on roads is vehicles at differing speeds.
Correct.
I don't know anybody who drives 8 miles an hour. Even school zones are 10 miles an hour. So I don't know anybody who drives 8 miles an hour. So you got an 8-mile-an-hour vehicle and some guy flying around a corner. Guess what's going to happen?
Nothing.
Exactly.
Because the bus will sense it and stop, and the guy will just go right around him.
There is other automation inside school buses.
Are you whispering?
I'm using my inside voice.
Is it because Alexa?
You know who else has an inside voice now?
Alexa.
Alexa has an inside voice. So you can take Alexa to the library and go, Alexa, use your inside voice.
You know it's working because she's not hearing you. Oh, she heard you. She heard you.
She heard me or she heard you?
Well, yeah, one of us.
You hear somebody. Alexa, use your whisper voice. Is yours upgraded? Did it say yes?
She doesn't know how to do that yet. It hasn't gotten the update.
I don't even know if it's released yet.
Oh, that could be.
We first saw previews of the whisper mode. Alexa, do you have whisper mode? What does it say? What did it say?
Alexa, do you have whisper mode?
See, the thing's too far away. You got to bring it closer and turn it off.
Well, what's really weird is it's been working fine, and now it's not responding.
Because we put it in whisper mode. It's responding. You just can't hear it.
There we go.
So there.
You know, there's
so Alexa now has a whisper mode. Are you serious?
There's only one really big problem with this. You know what that is?
What?
It's only on the English version.
All right. Well, I don't know if you can hear this or not. Oh, this is terrible. Can you hear that?
All we hear is, well, like whispering from too far away. Yeah, sounds terrible.
Yeah, it sounds terrible in real life too. I mean, I'm lispering. I'm lispering it. No,
They're
Alexa,
anticipating.
use Lisper mode.
They're anticipating that most parents will use this for like playing lullabies and keeping noise to a minimum to not wake up a sleeping partner or their baby.
Oh, okay, yeah, wake up the baby. Okay, Alexa, play a lullaby. Well, the person's not whispering. Alexa's whispering.
No. Well,
thank you. Here's your lullaby. Whatever. Okay, first off, parents, let me give you some advice. If you're being very quiet around your child to put them to sleep, you're not doing them any favors because every little noise or everything they hear is going to wake them up. Make as much noise as you can and get them used to going to sleep while it's noisy.
Right.
I had a friend who literally, I was still dating my wife at the time. We go over to her house and we're down in the front room talking and John keeps going, shh, shh. I'm like, what? I didn't get it, right? So all night it's like, shh, shh. I'm like, oh my God. So we're in the back of the house. So then we're parked out front. It's winter. It's in Chicago. There's a foot of snow everywhere. And he says, hey, can you guys go out the back sliding doors and go around? Because opening up the front door makes too much noise and you'll wake up the baby. I'm like, is that why you were telling me shush all night?
Of course.
Because I was going to wake up the baby from being over at your house and talking in the back part of the house. And the baby's up in front upstairs. I'm like, are you kidding me? So I did. I went out the sliding door and walked through the snow to my car and never went over to their house again until their kid was
50,
14. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I mean, so no, while that might be a cute sales ploy, do not use it, parents. Tell Alexa, play a jackhammer. Go to bed, baby. Good night. Love you. Daddy loves you. Yeah.
A riot alarm.
Yeah. No, definitely no. Just no. No.
All right. That's negative, though. We need something positive.
Well, it's not negative. It's positive.
Well, you keep saying no. No's negative.
No. No, it's not. That's positive. Okay, did I close this thing again? I did again.
Yeah, you're good at that.
Well, I got to learn to pull that out. Well, because of the fact of how I'm trying to share stuff.
Yes. Most people have no idea what it takes to do this, and I didn't know until I started doing it. So,
yeah, and that's why you can see I'm back to editing. He didn't even volunteer to do half of them. He's like, no, you just do them all. Go ahead, you do them all. You do a good job.
Yeah, you do it. You do it faster than I do.
I still don't have tomorrow's ready to go, or whatever. So,
well, that's just because you didn't start. But when you do it, you get it done in no lickety split.
Okay, says you. All right, where are we? Are we genuine positivity message time?
It is time. It is time for that.
All right. So,
and I came up with an easy one.
You came up with an easy one?
Well, it's not mine.
Oh, okay, because you said you were going to. But I don't know what Tom Wilson this is.
You don't know who Tom Wilson is?
Well, okay, I'm from Chicago. And the only Tom Wilson that I currently know currently plays for the Stanley Cup Washington Capitals.
Really?
Yeah. You didn't know that? He's with Ovechkin. Yeah, Tom Wilson, Canadian professional hockey. He's a right winger.
Wing?
Yeah, he's a right winger. So, yeah, he won the Stanley Cup with the Capitals in 2018.
Well, excuse me, how cool is that?
Yeah, so that's who I know. Who do you know?
I don't know any Tom Wilsons. The only one I know is what is it, Owen Wilson?
Well, you said this was Tom Wilson who did our genuine positivity message.
Yes. But I couldn't find a whole lot about him, but I really liked this quote, so I decided to use it.
He has a lot of quotes.
He does.
There's a lot of quotes. So Mondays are the potholes in the road of life. That's not very positive.
No, not all his quotes are positive.
The waste is a terrible thing to mind. Is that really his quote? I mean, they're giving him credit for that one. That's a popular one. A lot of people say that.
They certainly do. But this particular one is fairly simple.
Okay.
A smile is happiness you'll find right under your nose.
Let me see if that works. Yeah, that's where it is.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Standing on your head.
So he's kind of the Captain Obvious of quotes.
That is a valid way to put it.
Well, Mondays are the potholes in the road of life. Try not to worry about the future. So I take each day just one anxiety attack at a time.
Ooh, I like it. I like it.
So, I mean, he's got a lot of quotes. But again, I don't know who he is.
So, anywho's, do you know what our next show is going to be?
Yes. It is going to be the one after this one.
That is so true.
I'm good at this.
Answer.
I'm good at this. But unfortunately, because of my new gig, I've been super busy and have not had time to preparing of costumes.
That's okay.
So,
I have a brilliant idea for you, which we'll talk about.
I will not be dressed up. I got to move. Oh, wow. I will not be dressed up during our Halloween show like last year. But although those costumes still hold true,
they certainly do.
Identity theft, but a bunch of hello, my name is with a bunch of people's names on it, and your identity theft. Although my favorite costume, here, get ready for the groans, everybody. I don't think is as popular anymore. Everybody knows Jon Snow from Game of Thrones.
Yes.
I still say the Jon Snow White costume is perfect.
I agree.
Dressed up as Snow White, get the beard and the sword. So, but nobody knows who Jon Snow is anymore, so it's not as good. So hopefully we'll have some good costumes for the next show, or at least some good costume ideas. So, what do you want to be?
Exactly. I know what I want to be.
What?
Governor of Wisconsin. Oh, no.
Yeah, I want to be governor of Wisconsin.
Another thing.
I want to win the $1.6 billion lotto that's out there.
That's, yeah. I don't ever want to wish that because that's a waste of a wish.
No, it isn't.
Well, because you don't get it.
Be careful what you wish for. You might get it. Do not wish just to win any amount. Wish to win the whole thing.
I like that, too. See, you could have done a genuine positivity message.
I'm very positive. I'm positive that I'm positive. But so your positivity message was about something under your nose. And I see our next story has to do with a family. So apparently the Giants are back.
They are.
We talked about I remember the 10,000 pound hammer. What was it? 1,000 pound.
Yes.
100 pound hammer?
No. 10. No, it wasn't. It was 1,000 pound hammer, and it was
1,000 or 100. No, it had to be more than 100. Probably 1,000 pound hammer and a 22-foot tall tomato plant.
Yes.
Now there is a giant nose missing from a Portland family's front porch. And I love the kids for putting the sign out, but they're offering a huge cash reward.
Serious amount here.
$6.27. That's right, $6.27 for the return of a 50-pound nose sculpture.
Yes. Now, just so you know, the kids really wanted to offer a $2,000 reward, but their mother kind of vetoed that.
Oh, yeah, because we're not going to, we don't have.
It probably didn't cost $2,000.
Well, not only that, who's got $2,000 lying around? I will, after I collect my check for winning the $1.6 billion.
That's right. That's right.
So, okay. So, see, had we just rolled down a little bit more, it's right there. It is a 1,000-pound hammer that is missing.
He told ya.
Okay, seriously, I got to go there. There is a giant sandal hoisted to herald coming festival. What festival is coming in a British city? So, British city marked an upcoming festival featuring giant marionette puppets by hoisting a giant sandal sculpture. Sculpture. How does a giant sandal sculpture represent marionettes? Anybody? Anybody? The massive footwear was raised in Liverpool's docks to mark the coming festival during weekend. The festival featured giant marionette puppets parading through the town, along with the story about the giants. All right, so what is a giant marionette puppet? Is that like a regular sized person, which makes it a giant, or is it really? There's no information here. Scott, there's no information here. I read the whole story pretty much.
I didn't pull that one. You came up with that one on your own.
No, it's right there. Okay. So just so you know, when Scott does stories or pulls stories, if you read down, there's like a little section that says "read more" on the page, and there's different stories. That's where I saw it was a 1,000-pound hammer. Well, apparently there's a giant sandal. So I think giants are among us. There's a 1,000-pound hammer. There's a 22-foot tall 22-foot tall tomato plant. There is a giant nose, and now there's a giant sandal.
And it really is a big sandal. I mean,
giants among
probably 20 feet tall.
Yeah, but how does that signify marionettes or whatever? And God forbid if the marionettes are that big, how do they get them to walk down the street? They use cranes?
It's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah,
okay. Or a helicopter.
All right, we need a phrase origin story because really? The phrase origin story. So I again being working and getting things set up at the new company. On the nose. Yeah, I know what on the nose means.
Yes, but you know where it came from.
Okay, well, when I say I know what it means, it's my own version that I've made up.
Oh, I understand.
Don't play the video, right?
Left.
Okay. On the nose comes from the gamblers, and they would get drunk and they would put their money on the nose of the horse, and whoever horse went over, the guy would take no. That's not what. No, that's buy a nose.
That's buy a nose. Yes,
they won buy a nose. Okay,
yes.
So what's on? Okay, phrase origin story on the nose.
Comes from the 9th century Ireland. When the Danes conquered the Irish, they imposed an exorbitant nose tax on the island's inhabitants. They took a census.
Wait. They charged you for your nose?
Well, they took a census by counting noses, okay, and levied oppressive sums on their victims, forcing them to pay by threatening to have their noses actually slit if they didn't pay.
Really?
Really.
Just like in that movie. What was the movie where the guy cut his nose? Remember that? Cut his nose? It wasn't Casino. It was one of those kind of movies. So remember that?
No, I didn't see it.
Nicholson, they cut his nose slit. Oh, see, okay. How do you not know this stuff?
Now, see, to me, the nose cut on the Indian women was the dirty nose for a squaw that slept with a different buck than her buck.
Oh, that you know.
Yeah.
Chinatown. That's what it was. It was Jack Nicholson in Chinatown, where they put the switchblade in his nose and
okay.
Split it.
That doesn't sound very comfortable.
It's a famous scene. How do you not know that?
Not my kind of movie.
Oh man, it was Roman Polanski. It was 1974. LA private investigator has been hired to spy on the chief engineer of the city water department. I'm trying to scroll through here. Polanski whips out a pocket knife and sticks it up Jack Nicholson's nose. You're a very nosy fellow, kitty cat. And there you go.
It would make me sneeze.
Nicholson's nostrils with his knife, and blood covered his face. There it is. So Chinatown. There it is, baby. You didn't know that, really?
Nope, I really didn't know it.
Okay, sorry to hear that. All right, well, since we found something else in Scott's blind spot of movies, there's a lot of stuff that he knows a lot about, but just like me, when I don't know it, I have no idea what it is at all. I want to
The
say
cool thing, though, is you can make stuff up right off the bat, and it sounds real.
yeah, I'm good at that. With that, though, I want to say thank you for watching.
And if you feel our show is not a bad life decision,
And please subscribe, watch our other shows and channels. Go to whathappened.world. Whathappened.world. You can get a hold of everything there. Go to Fun Guy the Entertainer Cooks for you. Do we still have time for you? Let's see. It was so on Thursday we said you could be the governor. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah. So we still have time. Get out there and like Scott's video. And if he gets 10,000 votes, he will run for the governor of Wisconsin. And he will run on a positivity platform.
that's right.
The PP party, Positivity Platform Party, or the PPP. Or
Triple B.
Or the Positivity Platform Political Party, which is the PPPP.
Dude, I got to go pee.
All right. So go check us out. And I want you to live every day. And we'll see you at the next show.
Be genuinely positive, live and love life, and have a good one.
Crazy, and you still amaze me.